Final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Anthony Simons came in as a shy teenager. He said, people here have seen me grow up. Even those around me tell me, man, you've come a long way. You're becoming a man now. I'm coming out of my shell. I've grown a lot, and I'm out of the quiet stage. Now, I'm much more talkative. Kevin?
He is, and his game, David, speaks volumes by itself. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic, the pivot, with Grant at the other post spot. Flash Hart out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Little in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, they've got Clarkson, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Markkanen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Sexton in at the point guard position. You know, Brent, after a few years of small ball getting even smaller, it's feeling like now there is a resurgence of the big man.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, if that's because last year we had 3 potential MVP candidates that all played a bigger position. But you got to have one of those guys in order for you to say that we are going to accentuate the biggest player on the floor to do the things needed to get wins.
No good from Grant. Outside, Sexton tries it from 9, and he hits the jumper for 2.
The closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Now, Hart, he had 15 points last outing. Grant finds Hart. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
Here's Clarkson after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Payton against Sexton. And so just over a minute and a half played. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Grant. Bank shot, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. Gets a hand on it. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Back to Clarkson. To the paint. Vanderbilt. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Jusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland, and he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
Here's Sexton after Nasir Little's bucket. Nurkic against Olynyk. Poke loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Now, here's Nurkic. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Hart, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Portland trailing here. Grant, that's good.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
So it's the Jazz now. Clarkson kicks to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Utah moving it around. Vanderbilt the pass to Clarkson. Nurkic with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Vanderbilt the pass to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. Great D that time from Payton.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Jazz have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Clarkson finds Vanderbilt. To the inside, Olynyk. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
Offensive rebound. Here's Grant. Sinks that one from the post. Grant's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Olynyk against Nurkic. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Markkanen. 23 points for him the last game against Indiana.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Colin Sexton.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Jazz trail by 4.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Now here's Olynyk, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Sexton. Portland grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they have shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
6 on the shot clock. Shoots. They get it back. Olynyk. Sit out to Markkanen. Cans it from downtown.
Just a lights-out shooter. Focus from Lowry is great.
Portland leading. Payton with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Grant in the post. He's against Vanderbilt.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Inside, here's Sexton, and easy 2 points on the layup. Sexton's got his second basket.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Justice Winslow comes in for Nasir Little. Simons, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Lillard subbed in for Payton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Now here's Beasley. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana. Vanderbilt inside. Goodbye Winslow. Nobody near Gay. Out to Conley. It's Beasley on the wing, covered by Simons. They shoot again. A rebound by Simons. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Conley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Beasley outside. Knocks it loose. Winslow against Vanderbilt. Back to Beasley. Shoots over Simon. No good from Beasley. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Lillard. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And the first one drops.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And Grant drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Knocked loose. Conley, the pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Gay. Fades back. And it's Portland with the rebound. Now, here's Lillard. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Jazz trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beasley kicks to Conley. Gay outside. The pass to Vanderbilt. Conley for 3. No good on the shot. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Winslow, the pass to Simons. Floats it up for Grant. Stolen by Gay. Outside Conley. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Trailblazers leading by 7. Lillard way outside. Knocked away.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And that one is good by Beasley.
He really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard, right side. Here's Eubanks. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Beasley outside. Gay up top. He's covered by Grant. Gay against Grant. Shot clock at 5.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Lillard misses.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Winslow against Conley. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Just 4 seconds left in the first. And that one's good. Lillard's got 6.
And Lillard just keeps fighting, willing his team to victory. Not deterred that time by the bump.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers leading by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here's Sexton. On the floor for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Gary Payton II is out there with Sharp. And it's Little in at the 3 slot. Here's Clarkson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And sometimes Jordan Clarkson, when he's feeling it, he can get crafty out there. Beautiful dribble move.
Outside, Payton. Deflects the pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz, trailing by 2. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from 2-point land, 3-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
The Trailblazers shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Nurkic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Nurkic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Sexton, the rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Olynyk, he's checked in for Utah. 3-pointer, Payton. Rebound by Olynyk. Utah trailing here. Here's Alexander Walker. Little with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Outside, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Olynyk not afraid to get physical out there with the defense all around him.
And that one falls for Olynyk.
Well, Kelly Olynyk has made quite the career for himself as a stretch big.
Yeah, he's been an important piece for multiple playoff teams, and that ability to space the floor, uses that up fake and get to his left hand and make good decisions. I mean, there's a role for a guy like Kelly Olynyk on any team that's looking for quality bigs. Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man of drilling the outside shot.
Now here's Peyton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, Sexton. Six to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Clarkson for 3. That one, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Peyton. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Sexton, and it's denied. Hard against Clarkson. Passes it to Grant. Now here's Little. Guarded closer. Back to Grant. And here's Little. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. So they take the lead. Peyton's got 5 points so far.
Well, nice to see Grant provide that assist. He's been working on that part of his game.
Jazz trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the pass to Markkanen. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Hart.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Clarkson against Hart. Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. No good. Now shooting just 20% this game at 2 for 10.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Nurkic.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now Clarkson, he's coming off a 25-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one. Wow, he put a little extra on that one, didn't he?
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Pass to Nurkic. The dish now to Winslow. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
It's a nice job by Winslow to force some of the issue with his size and draw contact on that shot.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Free throw missing.
Justice Winslow continues to grind to trying to find a way in which he can settle into a role in this league to make positive contributions with.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Markkanen. He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 5. Clarkson with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The tray goes back up, and Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor, swats that one out.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Beyond the arc. No good from Grant.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Payton against Sexton. 13 feet away. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's tied up with that one. And here are the Trailblazers now. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here's Lillard, and it's blocked. Here is Conley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And a switch here also for Portland. Simons, he's checked in for Hart. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Payton outside. Pass to Eubanks. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And Drew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Jazz on offense. They've scored 10 straight. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Lillard looking around. On the wing, Payton. Passes it to Simons. Utah with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Trailblazers trail by 7. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Boy, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by Utah.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Beasley outside. Here's Alexander Walker. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And they pick up 2. Conley's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Payton. Back to Lillard. Grant down low. He's against Vanderbilt. Great open look there. Lillard's got 10 points.
Lillard has a bit of old school to him. He can hit those shots, not just a long-range shooter. Utah
leading by 5. Now here's Conley. He's got 9. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Vanderbilt. Lays it up and banks it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Jazz making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Free throw good from Lillard.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
Here's Alexander Walker. Conley surveying the D. Lock at 6. That one misses. And it's Portland the other way. Here is Lillard. 13 points in the game. Payton finds Grant. Back to Payton. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Utah leading. Beasley outside. Gay passes to Beasley. Utah getting another chance here. No good that time. Portland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Stolen by Gay. Moving it up. Finished off the break. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard, right side. Pass to Grant. Over Gay. The shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley with it. Lillard picks him up. On its way from Beasley for 2. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Beasley's a guy who just hits the court hungry and ready to make an impact. He usually does that on the offensive end.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Trailblazers, Sharp comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Nasir Little in for Payton. And Beasley drops both of them. Trailblazers trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Sharp. He's covered by Gay. Little gets the bucket.
Nice finish from Little. He realizes when he should try to score.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of the game. Conley against Lillard. Outside Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. The Jazz again can't hit it. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for Utah. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They had a very good second quarter, currently holding a 4-point advantage at halftime. What did you think about Utah, Kenny?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possession. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Sexton's shot is good.
Well, Sexton feeling it right now, being assertive and getting to the spots on the floor that he wants to operate.
Payton passes to Grant. Fader on the way. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 6-point lead. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Nurkic. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Free throw good, Nurkic.
And you think about Nurkic, 7 foot, 300 pounds. When he gets around the rim, who's going to move him off that spot?
Back to Sexton. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clarkson for 3. He's off on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Now Payton. He's got 7. The pass to Hart for the tie. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Hart's got it all tied up now for Portland.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Back to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. Outside, Sexton. That's tipped. Payton with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Grant outside. Takes it inside. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Outside for Sexton. Shot clock at 5. And Payton sends it back.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
And he knocks down the first one. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
And Hart drops them both. Utah calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Sexton. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Outside, Markkanen. Connects from three-point range. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Well, it's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability, it's going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
Payton passes to Grant. Payton surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Sexton. Got a hand on it. No good from Payton. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Clarkson finds Markkanen. And here's Sexton. Over Payton. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. So it's the Jazz now. Outside, Sexton. Markkanen with it. He's got 6. Here's Olynyk. Back to Markkanen. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shoots over Grant. The Jazz again can't hit it. Portland leading by 3. Here's Payton. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight with a tie. Vanderbilt kicks to Markkanen. Vanderbilt, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Hart the pass to Little. Now here's Payton. 7 points in the game. It's blocked. Clarkson outside. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Clarkson's got 13. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Utah calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Utah has gone 2 of 5 with a three-point shot since coming out of the break. He kicks to Sexton. Back to Conley. Pass to Olynyk. They get a hand on it. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Hart. Buries it down low. Hart's got 9 points here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Blazers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Outside, Payton. Sexton against Hart. Back to Payton. No good. Nice D from Sexton.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside, Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. The 3 hits the three-point bomb. Conley's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Out to the right wing. Nurkic against Gay. Back to Hart. Payton from outside. Utah with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Markkanen. Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
Some contact's not going to dissuade a big like Markkanen. He doubles down on the shot, and he gets it.
Outside, Payton. Sexton against Hart. And there it is for him. Hart's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And Utah has possession. Outside, Sexton. Passes to Markkanen. Out to Conley from downtown. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. A different look for Utah. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Gay. And it's Beasley in for Colin Sexton. And then for the Trailblazers, Simons, he's checked in for Little, and Lillard subbed in for Payton. He's perfect from the line this time.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Now here's Beasley. He has 7. To the wing on the left. Plenty of space. And Utah again with the bucket. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Here's Simons. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Eubanks. Vanderbilt defending. Clock at 4. Simons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
Taking his motion right into the D. Simons does a good job of drawing that contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
Sharp's checked in for Josh Hart. And Simons drops them both. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Vanderbilt kicks to Beasley. The pass to Alexander Walker. Buries it from three-point range. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Grant, he's checked in for Eubanks. Lillard, the pass to Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Grant's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. Beasley outside. Vanderbilt kicks to Conley. Here's Markkanen. Chalk up 2 there. Markkanen's got 10 points in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. Simons finds Nurkic. Grant in the post. Vanderbilt defending. Sharp, the pass to Simons. That 3 off the mark. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Sharp. It's deflected. And here is Conley. 12 points for him. Olynyk in the corner. And the Jazz, another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And he drives in. And it's Sharp missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good. Damian Lillard. And Utah making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. No free throws good from Lillard. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Conley against Lillard. Conley kicks to Markkanen. Pass to Beasley. Shoots over Simon. No good from Beasley.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Lillard. It's tipped.
All the length of Kelly Olynyk helping to get that block.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Little in at the 3, the small forward.
Now Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Utah leading. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Sexton. Stolen by Grant. Into the lane. Little gets the bucket.
It's a confident take from Nasir. I like to see him initiate on the offensive end.
Outside Conley. Back to Clarkson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Outside Conley. Lock at 6. The 10-footer. Offensive rebound. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Here is Conley after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Outside Markkanen. And there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, there was a big enough opening for the 7-footer as Markkanen draws a lot of attention and gets in the gap.
First free throw is good.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball. A decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Jazz. Hart, he's checked in for Portland. And Markkanen drops them both. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Sexton against Lillard. Rebound, Utah.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Hart. Here's Little. Here's Grant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And Grant, one of those players who year after year taking on more and more offensive responsibility.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Clarkson outside. Out left to the wing. Vanderbilt the pass to Sexton. Vanderbilt kicks to Sexton from 20 feet out and right on target with the swish.
Well, he knows he can make it from there, so he shoots that one with confidence. Sexton looking very, very self-assured right now.
Lillard against Sexton. Grant the pass to Hart. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 7th assist in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jam. Outside, Sexton. Now Markkanen. Pass to Vanderbilt. Top of the key, Clarkson. Olynyk trying to break loose and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And so he makes both from the line. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Hart. Pass to Little. Now here's Lillard. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Markkanen. Clarkson with the ball. Back to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Outside, Sexton. No good from outside. Trailblazers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Little gets the bucket.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Clarkson. Outside, Sexton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Vanderbilt. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up. And that one falls for Vanderbilt. Gary Payton has checked in for Damian Lillard. And he makes both free throws. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Passes it to Little. Back to Payton. And the layup is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Markkanen. Now the pass to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Here's Little. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Clarkson. Kicks it to Sexton. Pass to Vanderbilt. Left side Markkanen. Back to Vanderbilt. Outside Markkanen. Utah the rebound.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Hart with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Took him no time at all on that one. Little's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jazz have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Outside, Sexton. Back to Clarkson to stop the run. Another miss by Utah.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
In the corner, it's Little. Nurkic trying to get open, and there's Little. That's good on the assist by Grant. Grant's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. A 12-point game. Pass to Markkanen. Olynyk with it. Clarkson up top. Over Hart. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Sexton against Payton. Nurkic the pass to Payton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And both free throws good for Payton. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Sexton against Payton. Passes it to Little. Knocked loose, and Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Clarkson. Here's the pass to Vanderbilt. Payton against Conley. To the left side wing. Nurkic with the steal. From 13, and there's the bucket from Markkanen. Markkanen's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. Payton outside. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Payton. To the middle. Grant. That's good. Grant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he's such an athletic forward. Absorbing contact is something that he's learning to do, getting much better at it.
On the wing, that one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Olynyk.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Hart. He kicks to Payton. Grant against Vanderbilt. Grant the pass to Hart. It's over Clarkson. Hart, no good. Jazz trail by 8. Outside Conley. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Markkanen. 6 to shoot. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Little. Here's Grant. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers leading by 7. Payton inside. Covered by Conley. Was shot by Payton. No good. Utah has gone ice cold from three-point land. 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Clarkson. Finds net with the inside leaner. Clarkson's got 19 points.
This guy's a gamer.
Hard against Clarkson. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Utah calls timeout. They're behind by 5. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Passes to Conley. Step back shot. Got a piece of it. Payton against Conley. Payton drives in, and Payton throws it down hard.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
So it's Utah now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Now here's Hart. .103 left in the fourth quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jordan Clarkson. gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Clarkson against Grant. Yeah, the step back. And too long on the shot. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Now the feed to Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Hard against Clarkson. Down low. And Olynyk at the basket on the assist from Clarkson.
Pretty good recognition for Clarkson. He's moving the ball, and some good things starting to happen now offensively.
Payton against Conley. Back to Payton. The pass to Little. Lays it up off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. We got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.